Okay. First things first. Let's hit that with a incinerate. I've forgotten what this is actually calling it in this game. Let's get those turrets. I'm gonna let this fight happen for as long as possible. Okay, it looks like they dealt with that. There we go. Bring it down to broken. Just in case I want to repair them up. That requires hacking. Yeah, they all require hacking for. I didn't take the frayed wire or the suit repair kit off you, and I will need to use another Psi-Hypo. Okay, you've all been disabled. That worked very well. Meet Igwe up there. Yeah, I should do that first, just in case this sends me down a path. There's a path of no return ahead of me there. I am so powerful now. That is what I like about these kinds of games, is that you sort of go from, like, getting absolutely munched every time you run into an enemy to feeling like you could take on almost anything. And the point at which you kind of move from step A to step B is, like, I didn't notice when I became this powerful. Oh, this is unpowered. There's another way out here, though. If I can find it. Two neuromods. Didn't I check through here? I mustn't have done. Oh, you're in here. Hi, guys.
Dr. Yu. Morgan. I was afraid you wouldn't make it.
Were you? He doesn't look comfortable.
Subject, Dahl, has been secured.
Right.
I believe I've isolated the correct neuromod. It is essential we say as little as possible of what has happened on the station and focus on the situation. Dahl, if memory serves, should resort to field training and react accordingly. He was never one to question orders.
No, I heard it.
Ready when you are, Morgan.
Alright, let's experiment
Remember,
on this guy.
If this works, say nothing.
Buddy, I haven't said anything. So, surgical procedures. This procedure will extract a designated neuromod from the subject, returning the subject's memory to a period before the extracted
Dahl's memory should
neuromod
revert back to the inception
was
date,
installed.
and he should forget his assignment here.
Patient Walter
Dr. Yu?
Dahl.
Ready
Hang
when
on,
you are.
I'm reading the small text before you do something I'm going to regret. Orbitofrontal Broadman 101147, neuromod SKU unlisted. Patient connectome must be updated with a recent neural scan in order to perform a successful...
If you're having second thoughts, performing the extraction can't set us
Please
back
engage.
any more than we already are. Except for time.
Okay.
Hello, volunteer. My name is Bianca Goodwin. I'm the volunteer and guest liaison aboard Talos 1. I wanted to be the first person to congratulate you when you woke. On behalf of everyone at TranStar, well done and thank you. I'm sure you feel
Please
disoriented.
engage surgical harness.
This is because you've just experienced a medical procedure known as aptoregressive...
Alright, yeah. Stop debrief. What I'm going to do is engage surgical harness first. Ooh, that looks comfortable.
Dr.
Perform
Yu.
the neural scan.
Morgan.
Okay. Scan performed. Now perform the neurotomy. Ooh, that's very unpleasant to look at. You a good guy now? Because, I mean, you've got the voice.
Who are you?
You don't remember me,
Morgan.
at least.
Your father's been asking about you. And Alex. I was supposed to report to him about her retrieval after modding up. Where am I? Why am I restrained?
Commander. Dahl. I am Dr. Igwe, Chief Physician here.
I've seen your face in the company directory. Alex's pet. The discredited parapsychologist.
Commander Dahl, you suffered a severe head injury as a result of a crisis here on the station. We
Well,
need
is he
to
gonna
evacuate
turn?
at once, but we couldn't leave without you. Are you able to pilot a shuttle?
What? Yes, of course I can pilot. Wait, what emergency? Is this Argus installation? Where's Casper?
I'm afraid there's no time to explain. We need to get to the shuttle bay and prepare for departure. Transtar mandate. Doctor, you can confirm.
Of course.
Nod, nod.
Morgan,
Do a thing.
You look like shit.
Yeah.
All right.
You're not a
Let's
shining
get
example
Daddy's
of health at the
precious
moment.
child off the station. Or Transtar will blackbox me.
You're gonna get the shit black
Just
box
need
out
to
of
check
you.
your vitals. Wouldn't want our pilot to faint.
There's nothing wrong with me.
Wait for Dahl to contact you. Alright, I've done a thing. I might have saved some people. Might have done. What's with the creepy music in here, though?
It's by design that I can predict what you're going to do fairly often. And yet, this turn of events with Dahl, I'm impressed and surprised you've managed to find a way to get remaining crew off the station. I have no doubt they'll remember your sacrifice.
I have to go down with the ship. That's happening regardless. Apparently. Oh well, let's get rid of this tech officer. Disable them. Obviously, we're not going to kill them. I don't kill people. Research and design, no matching keycard. Where are you hiding? Well, let's start with this. Might as well have repaired that. Tech officers somewhere else. Actually, let's check the map. Okay, you're down here in the simulation lab. Right back where we started. I remember the way. Yes, I remember the way. I've forgotten where I was. And I can bypass that door. Oh. What I need is... Machine mind. Let's have you. Come on. You know, this would be way worse if those things had like a... If you touch these number this time... touch those a certain number of times, it'll just destroy the hack. Why is this say it's broken? Simulation question. I think I've read all these. Shit. Okay. It's full of these guys. Ah, he keeps cycling the friggin' airlock here.
Scanning target error.
System alert. Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified engineer.
Oh, hello. Need you. And I need you hacked as well. No reason not to at this point. As we've determined with turrets, the more the merrier. Oh, you can dodge around there. Okay.
Eradicator auto turret version 0.7.
I need to get down there and at you. I can't get in there. What was the way back? Take you. You're the more repaired one. Actually, you're quite damaged. I gotta get back down to the simulation lab, which means I have to go around. I can't break through that window. I could try, but it's a looking glass. Okay, back through the old Sims. Over here. That's Casper.
Teleport DDM3. Prior ejection.
Doors are working again, Morgan. Nice work. I'm taking what's left of my crew to the atmosphere controls in life support. We're going to clear out Dal's shitcat operator
Okay, I'm gonna...
and make sure there are no more mishaps with the air on this station.
Alright, probably a good idea. Then get yourself to the shuttle.
Dal populated his entire crew with customized operators. He made the mistake of hanging his hopes in the machine. Flesh and blood is messy, Morgan, but it's the only thing that matters in the end. Well done. The upload just kicked in. Meet me in the operator. We have important work to do.
You gonna be there this time? I gotta get back to the Arboretum, apparently. I don't even know why I'm hacking this turret. I gotta leave this place. Alright. Didn't end up really needing the turrets in this level. That's not a real elevator. What am I doing? So, what are we down to? That's it. Get back to the Arboretum. Or wait until Dal contacts me from the shuttle. Alright. This is feeling like it's getting close to it. I want your spare parts, so I'm just gonna break you. And the Q-beam cells. Yeah. I thought the tech officer would be a person. Should have expected a robot. Or an operator. I heard the voice. I should have made that connection earlier, probably. But, you know, it was a surprise. You're all done. Does that mean there's not going to be any more bloody operators? I'm not even going to bother dealing with all that. Back to the lobby. Okay. So I've got Dal, I've got the arming key. I'm still blowing up the station. Unless Alex is going to have to give me a really good damn reason not to blow up the station. And the possibility of transhuman perfectionism is not high on my list of things that I consider to be amazing ideas. I'm going to check on my office, see if Illusion and Igwe are still up there. And check on January, probably too. Sure, she's fine.
Hi, Morgan.
Hi. You want to get yourself to the shuttle?
Perhaps the coral is a kind of reservoir of all the energy the Typhon have been accumulating. You've been trapped in the simulation for 3 weeks. Normally the tests are only a few days long.
I would have expected years, but only 3 weeks is actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I can't speak to you. Alright. I guess, yeah, I checked in on you. I've done that now. I was kind of hoping you might be at the cargo shuttle or with Igwe.
Scanning target error. Insufficient Typhon material found.
Alright. That seems pretty definitive. Let's get to the Arboretum. When the nightmare comes next, if it does, I'm fighting it. I'm not hiding in a corner. I'm not going to disperse it. I'm going to fight it. I want to see if I can take it toe to toe. Just don't let it get too close to me. And I should be able to deal with it. Maybe I'm getting cocky, but I really do think I can take the nightmare. I have already killed one, and I've only become more powerful since. So, there's no reason I shouldn't be able to do that. More phantoms. They're swarming the place now. Broken military operators. Turrets. Yeah, I gotta get back up to Alex. Let's switch to super thermal, I think.
System alert. Repairs needed.
Is there anything around here? I heard a phantom, but they seem to have gone away now. Alright, they're not here. Not here, not my problem. Broken operators. You're not in here. Oh no. You're at the back. Oh, you got a secret door. Of course you do, you friggin' walking cliche. Hello, Alex.
I promised you my arming key. All I ask is you hear me out first.
Give me a reason not
And
to
you can
blow
blow
up the station.
Talos one to pieces if that's what you think is best.
I
I
do.
don't think you'll do it. I know. Because I used to think we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down. But you convinced me. You showed me anything was possible, even if the price was steep. That part of you is still in there. We can make history, Morgan. Not those leeches on the TranStar board of directors, not Mom and Dad. You and I. Just like we planned. We've got the data to confirm what you suspected. And Carl is broadcasting a neural signal. A secret message reaching to the stars. What I want to know is what is the message? And who is listening to it?
System alert.
I think you know.
Please contact the quality.
Ever since we first tested the Typhon neuromods, you've known. This fabrication plan is for the null-wave device prototype you conceived. It will hijack the Carl signal and use it to deliver a massive shock to every Typhon organism at once. Take it.
Okay.
And the army key, I got What?
System alert. Repairs
Morgan!
Please contact a qualified engineer.
That'd be what it was calling? I was gonna speculate the very possible likelihood that it was calling, like, the homeworld, like they're a hive mind, and it's got, like, a... No, it's Cthulhu. Okay. Right.
System alert. Repairs needed. Please contact
What? What are
Morgan,
these?
we're in life support now. It's all
Um.
clear. Air's normal across the board. I lost some good people fighting the black boxes. And Dahl wasn't
Don't
here.
look outside.
If you see him before I do, make him pay.
Alex is dead?
Elazar out.
No, Alex is unconscious. Okay, I need that self-destruct key. The transcribe, your arming key, neuromod, cherished family photo, and you. Can I get you somewhere safe? Safe room. Come on.
System alert. Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified.
Okay, I saved Alex Yu. Not entirely sure why, but I've been saving people in this game, so it feels about right. Can I turn the gravity back on? Let me check on something. Use voice lock to shut safe room door. Waiting for Dahl. Access the self-destruct consoles in the power plant, or fabricate the prototype null wave device. Okay. That can wait a second. I've got to lock this down and just... Let's actually leave everything in here as it is for him to use. Let's shut off this safe room. If we're going to blow up the station, why are we saving him? I don't know.
System alert. Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified engineer.
Use the voice lock to shut the safe room door. Are you... Is that it? Is that what I was... Has he been saved? Okay. Yep. Alright, he's alive for now.
Morgan, thank you for what you did. You could have left me to die. It's more important than ever now that we finish this the right way. Take care of the null wave device. I'll head for the bridge as soon as I catch my breath.
Alright. This is what it was calling. It's a big problem, and I think we need to blow it up. Look, I don't think what Alex is doing is actually saving humanity. I ultimately think that he's playing with forces he can't hope to control. What is that? Oh no, I'm still scanning it. Damn it, it didn't quite get it. Where is it? I got bits and pieces of it. I don't know how dangerous that is. How close I can get to the windows. It's scanning something. I want to know what it is. So my assumption at the moment is that the Typhon actors are basically a hive mind, and what we've effectively unleashed is part of its... the original consciousness. Tendril. Weakness to null wave. Immune to none. But I think we're blowing this thing up. I just gotta make sure I can get some of the other guys. Like, Alex can get to his escape pod. We can get whoever's in the cargo bay off station before we blow it up. That's what I'm hoping for. So let's head that way. It's blocking my way. And it goes away. I don't want to touch it, but it doesn't seem to be attacking me. Okay, this is worrying. This is really worrying. They seem to be able to break into the station and just attack. I don't know how much of the station it has access to.
Morgan, you anticipated the kind of appeal Alex would make. Sibling bonds, history. You programmed me to refute him point by point. However, we can skip that. A Typhon the size of a skyscraper is currently eating Talos 1 for lunch.
We know it's lunch.
Alex is wrong.
Yeah.
Destroy the station, just as you planned. The blast will take the monster down with it.
Destroy the station? But didn't you hear him? The null wave. Alex is correct. It could work and preserve what we have learned here. We have to try.
Igwe, look at the alien outside the station.
Of course it's a risk, but we've seen the generator work. To destroy all this, to murder a species, and the research lost. It's...
Anywhere is right, Morgan. We can't let these things get back to Earth, even if one of them hit Earthside.
Morgan, please. Destroying the station should be the last option, not the first.
Contact him immediately.
Look, I am hearing everyone, but I've already made up my mind.
Floor of the lobby.
I've already made up my mind. What level is the... It's in the power plant. How do I get to the power plant? I've forgotten. Station map. The power plant is... Okay, below the cargo bay. I need to get to it from life support. No, I've made up my mind long ago. this research is all going. I'm all for innovation and scientific advancement, but, you know, when shit's telling you not to fuck with it, you stop fucking with it. And this couldn't be more obviously telling us to get the hell out of its business if it were trying. So, you know, point taken, let's get it the hell out of here. Igwe and Alex will just have to live with it.
If the idea hasn't occurred to you, I'm sure it will eventually. Don't do it. I can't predict what would happen if you scanned the Apex, but all my models point to suffering.
What's the Apex? Alright, don't scan the Apex, whatever that is. Hold on, you... I need you down, actually. Speaking of which... Ouch. Let's have a quick look at that, by the way. Neuromods. I got 5. Do I have enough? Yes, I do. Electrostatic burst. 30 PSI for this. Doesn't do a lot of damage. Oh, and there's a... Now there's a... What are these ones called? Poltergeist. Okay, so it's going to be a lot of trouble.
Hello. Good to see you again, Dr. Yu.
Life support air.
Ooh. Speaking of which, I might be able to do this. Let's, you. Excuse me, let me do a thing. Medical operator, come on, come on. Why? Why not? Why not? Okay. Fine. Let's chow down instead. Where is the actual... Poltergeist gone. Okay, I love upgraded super thermal. Okay, this looks dangerous. The Apex, I presume, is the actual creature itself, the thing that's surrounding the station. No, I'm not going to try to scan it. Weaver, I know how to deal with you. God damn it, there's so much coral down here now. That was probably overkill. For a cystoid nest. That's a tendril. Just don't be near it. It doesn't seem to, like, pursue you that viciously. I'm just gonna go away from it. It does a little sort of swoop through the air. Like, grasping for something, but it's ultimately not able to catch me if I just move away from it at a brisk walk. I might regret that when I have to... Okay, so this area's been... Oh yeah, because I turned off the oxygen around here. I remember. Is the problem of all that stuff, is that still something we have to be worried about? Get around that. That's a danger. Power plant monitoring. I'm heading to the reactor console apparently directly.
Warning. Dangerous level of explosive gas detected. Please evacuate and avoid all open flames or sparks until repairs can be made.
Come on, watch the freaking thing! Stop standing around the explosive canister, man. You're just suicidal. Alright, no sparks. That means come off super thermal, obviously.
Warning,
Kinetic blast should be okay.
Dangerous level of explosive gas detected. Please evacuate.
These sparks, is that
and
not a problem?
avoid all open flames or sparks until repairs can be made.
Run, run, run. Let's get down to the reactor console. Skip over here. There was a fire already in here. I'd like to get out of here now.
Warning. Dangerous level of
Close.
explosive gas detected. Please evacuate and avoid all open flames or sparks until repairs
Okay.
can be made.
You worked, but the one upstairs didn't. I am not. What about Dahl and the friggin' escape? Key receptacles. Technopath. Just stay low and quiet. I'll bypass them. I could fight them, I think. I mean, I know I could fight them, but... just, you know, always reserve everything you can, because you never know when you might need that extra psi. I don't know how bad things are going to get. Key receptacle. Ah, yes, I remember the way down here. Engineering operators. Just need to descend. I don't want to know. Nothing noticed me. I stealthed my way in. There's a lot of radiation in here. I remember being down here. I scouted this place out, so I know exactly what I'm doing. Morgan's arming key. Alex's arming key. For just in case I need to. Let's save. Just because I might want to run back and try one of the other endings at some point. And there. Blow up the station.
Adrenaline. And another dose of Morgan's cellite. Do it.
Good work. The reactor's primed and capable of delivering close to 30 megatons. More than enough. I'll meet you on the bridge for the last part. Hurry, Morgan. There won't be anything left to detonate if we're too late.
Okay. We gotta get back to the bloody bridge. Same route, I think. Friggin' tendril. Not worth going for. Let's just get out of here. Back up the lift. I can't go outside. I have to go back through the explosive gas area. Good God. Okay. We've made our decision. We know what we're doing. I can still technically do this one, apparently. Fabricate the prototype null wave device. But I've picked my ending at this point. No sense in pretending. Alright. So let's just walk back to the bridge?
Dangerous level
No, I've got this locked, haven't I?
of gas detected. Please evacuate and avoid all open flames or sparks until repairs
I can't help but think that that's still an open flame or a spark.
Warning. Dangerous level of explosive gas detected.
Where's the way up?
Please evacuate and avoid all open flames or sparks until repairs can be
Where's
made.
the way up? Shut up. Shut up. I can't think. I can't think. Where's the way up?
Warning.
I can't remember.
Dangerous level of explosive gas detected. Warning. Dangerous level of explosive gas detected. Please evacuate and avoid all
Oh my
open
God,
flames
that's
or
not good.
sparks.
Vital signs critical.
I think I can use a recycler charge here.
Warning. Dangerous level of explosive gas detected. Please evacuate
Alright,
and
got him.
avoid all open flames or sparks until repairs can be made.
I think they've destroyed the ladder up. Oh God, I know there are more. I've got to find a better way up. Get up there.
Warning. Dangerous level
I know,
of
I know,
explosive
you've
gas
said.
detected. Please evacuate and avoid all open flames or sparks until repairs can be made.
Okay, that gets me back up here. Got rid of the bloody stairs on me.
Warning. Dangerous level of explosive gas detected.
You have to say every 30 seconds.
Please evacuate.
I'm
and
evacuating.
warning, dangerous level of...
Alright, I'm gone. And up to the bridge. Straight to the Arboretum, then. What about Dahl? He hasn't messaged me back. I'd like to hear from him soon. I'm about to blow up the whole damn station. You need to start talking to me, so I know I'm not going to blow everything up with me. Radiation, cystoid nest. Back to the lift and straight up to the Arboretum. There's still a poltergeist around here. Got him. If I'd hit him with a super thermal, he'd be dead by now.
Life support air quality ratio below standard operating levels. Atmospheric containment plug.
Logging cell diagnostic.
And out of here. Think. I don't think I have anything else to say. Just blow up the station. Hope I can get the people off alive. That's really all I've got. I just got to get to the Arboretum. Man, I hope Alucia is still not in my office.
Good evening, Talos. Dr. Hadley Dalton will deliver a supplemental seminar on
Willie.
neural connectomes in the Lobby Training Center later this week.
Oh, good.
Sounds exciting. Space is limited, so reserve your seat by emailing Dr. Dalton.
I'll get right on that. I want access to that seminar. First things first, before we blow up the station, I want to make sure we deal with that seminar. I'm desperate to hear what he has to say. Everything's on hold for the seminar.
Microgravity detected.
Oh, this whole thing is breached. That's not good. Self-destruct terminal, Alex's escape pod. We're heading back for the bridge. I remember where that was. Let's get some speed. God, I have to go right up to the frickin' creature thing, whatever it is. God, this is fun though, flying through the station. And down. Back to the bridge. Quickest pass through the station I've done, all the way from the bottom to the top, without pause for thought. And the gravity's back online in here.
Morgan, Igwe, what's the update on our...
Finally.
Commander Dahl is making a speedy recovery and we are making our way to the shuttle bay. I've informed him of the threat to the station and...
Fine, Morgan, I'll meet you in the shuttle bay.
No, you probably won't. Wait for Dahl to contact you from the shuttle bay. But I'm not going to the shuttle bay. Don't meet me there. Just get the hell out of here. Doesn't she know I'm dying? I guess she doesn't. She assumed I'd be escaping with her. Oh well.
What am I talking to?
My name is January, 2035. There are many operators aboard Talos 1, but none of them are like me.
Nonsense. You're a machine. No conceived one. Morgan would never. You tricked her. Who programmed you?
I represent the desires of Morgan Yu, circa January 12, 2035. Your sister created me to ensure her objectives would meet with success, and that yours would fail.
Mine? There's no difference between what I want and what Morgan wants. Not the real Morgan.
Do you believe her present disposition is illegitimate because it might be
Listening to
rooted
this
in
one
the
out.
personality drift users
January's quite
experience
damaged,
when
by the way.
subjected to heavy neuromod cycling? But why believe that? It's conceivable Morgan might have reached similar conclusions, but for different reasons. Can you determine how much the drift imposed on her thinking? I cannot.
Oh, I've determined one thing.
What is that?
You don't know the difference between a bug and a feature.
Ah! Not a fan of that, frankly, Alex, but I don't suppose I needed the robot anymore. That was rude.
Morgan, this machine, it had your voice. I knew from the video you'd done something with operators, but this? It's not too late, you know. We can still salvage this. You change your mind once, you can change it again. I won't stop you if you decide to end it all. I told you I wouldn't. So, what's it gonna be?
I think I've been pretty clear at this point. First of all, I just want to create another safe here in case I'm going to do something I'd regret. If I talk to him, am I changing my mind? Here's the question. Shuttle landing countdown, Seattle facility. Remote detonate charger, remote detonate scuttle charges. Shuttle advent status. Jada Mark's cabin. Well, that's... I'm not doing that, but I'll grab it all. I might as well listen to this audio log. I've got a bunch of stuff here. Alright, let's listen to all of this, just in case.
Well, here we are. Hopefully you'll never have to listen to this recording, but if you do, then something unfortunate's happened to me.
No, you're standing right there.
I've seen enough by now to abandon the notion of destroying Talos 1. I've always been the one who thought we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down. But you convinced me that we could do anything we imagined. No matter how ridiculous. I hope you still believe that. If not, then I'm glad I died before seeing my sister succumb to pessimism. We have the data to confirm what you suspected.
Is that what I would have got if he'd somehow died before I spoke to him? Because it's the same conversation.
What I want to know is what is the message?
So he practices speech in case he died as well. He's not the only one who's done this.
You already know. I'm carrying a fabrication plan for the prototype null-wave device you conceived. Make one, then place it at the heart of the coral.
He had it on his person. I picked it up from him.
And use it to deliver a massive shock to every Typhon organism at once. Good luck, Morgan. I just regret I won't be at your side to see it happen.
No, you won't, because you'll be at my side when I blow up the station. Now I've got 3 from Captain Marks.
This is Captain Jada Marks. I'm setting down for posterity my deliberation over the fate of the shuttle Advent. I'm unable to determine with confidence if the Advent departed before being contaminated by the life forms presently overwhelming Talos 1. Best guess, based on telemetry data, Advent departed approximately 30 minutes prior to the first incident report logged by security. 30 minutes. It is within that narrow gap of uncertainty, I must decide whether or not to remote detonate the shuttle and its 5 passengers. They may very well be flying a cargo hold full of mimics to an unsuspecting Earth. They may not.
Captain! We could sure as hell use that golden gun right about now!
I don't...
Oh shit, I've got 2 minutes. Okay, I thought I saw this. Shit, I should... Oh my god, okay, hang on, think. I wasn't expecting this now. It's full of mimics to Earth, or it might be, I don't know. But there's 5 people aboard. It's a trolley problem. Do I kill 5 people and maybe prevent... I'll be honest, I'm about to blow up an entire station. There's already been a lot of death. I can't risk even the slightest chance of mimics reaching Earth. Remote detonate. I mean, I'm already making the decision to blow shit up and kill people, probably. I had 2 minutes. You make that decision quick. I don't have long to live with it, so I'll just go with it. I have no idea if the shuttle was carrying that data. Let's listen to these 2 things. I didn't have
Did I... Morgan, I don't know if you've seen, but there is alien matter ripping through the hull. You have to move. Боже мой. Every window in this station. It's engulfing the place. It's everywhere.
Okay. I think we're done. Let's just end this. I'm gonna talk to Alex Yu.
It's not too late. We can still turn this around. The prototype null-wave device will work, but you have to hurry.
No. Yes.
Warning, reactor detonation imminent. Please
8 minutes.
I wish there was something I could have said to snap you out of this. Fugue. It's my fault. I gambled too much. And the worst part? It isn't losing the station or the tech. It's you. I lost my sister. That is a mistake I will never recover from.
So what are you gonna do?
Warning, reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
The shuttle is ready to go, Morgan. I'll wait a few minutes before detonation, but then I'm gone. You're on your own after that.
Can I escape? Get to the shuttle? I thought I wasn't allowed to escape. I also failed some mission somewhere. I think it was the alternate story ending. Am I supposed to survive? Get to the shuttle to escape Talos 1. Alright. Shuttle departs. Am I even allowed to escape? I thought that was the whole point, is that I have to go down with it. But, you know,
Warning, reactor
if the game says I can
imminent.
go there, I might as well
Please
go there.
evacuate Talos 1.
I can choose not to escape if I really want to. Maybe I should at least say goodbye to Illusion and, I guess, Igwe. January's already gone.
Microgravity detected.
Back through here. The... Oh shit, shuttle's in the lobby. Or from the lobby. No, I'm not being bothered with that.
Warning,
Ow.
reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
Wait, seat. Oh, sacrifice yourself to spare Earth. Okay, right, okay. You wanted me to sit down on something, I didn't see it. Obviously, I'm not going through all this to simply destroy Earth anyway by going back out of selfishness. That would be silly.
Warning, reactor detonation imminent.
Sorry, I didn't see, I don't know if it just didn't pop up until after I'd left. So yeah. Ultimately, it has to all go, and I've already decided long ago that that was always going to happen. That I wasn't going to survive this one. Because I'm doing this fundamentally to save the Earth. If I go back and risk the destruction of the planet, I blew up 5 people to do exactly the same thing. I'm not prepared not to sacrifice my own self.
Warning, reactor detonation
Morgan,
imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
До свидания.
Farewell. Get the hell out of here. What about you, Alex? What are you planning on doing? You're staying with me. Side by side, I suppose. I hope you weren't carrying any Typhon on you. The rapid ending. I was expecting something a little more... Bit of an outro there. Just went straight to credits. Is this before the station went to hell, by the way? There's people walking across. There it is. Prey. An interesting one. I mean, there's no question where its influences are from. It is System Shock through and through. It's about the most... I would say this is probably the most faithful System Shock... Oh, everything's going up. Spiritual... Oh, there it goes. Probably the most faithful spiritual successor to System Shock out of all of them that I've played so far. All of the immersive sims. From Bioshock to... I'm not sure exactly whether I should classify Alien Isolation as a System Shock successor, as a immersive sim in its own right, but I think it definitely has a lot of the elements, and I think this one is the most immersive sim I've played, even including the remake of System Shock. What I think it does exceptionally well is the openness of the design and the amount of ways you can get things done without... It doesn't fake it. It doesn't, like give you 3 ways to get a dialogue option. It just says, it's just got really solid level design that allows you to go in various directions. Choose to go through this level. Choose to jump over a thing. Choose to speak to this person or blow a hole in something. Break a window. Use the bolt caster. And I think this game nails that better than any other game I've played. I think the story's alright. I mean, it does the job. I'm less compelled by Alex than I feel like I should be. Alex, I mean, I like the actor. I've liked Benedict Wong in everything he's been in. But ultimately, as a character, I don't feel like I want to do... He keeps saying, oh, but we could make humanity better, and I'm just like... I don't feel like you're giving me enough reason to actually want to do that. All I've seen are the consequences of that idea. I'm struggling to see upsides here. And Dahl was a bit strange. I immediately, as soon as he comes in, I'm thinking Hans Lander, but without any charm. It was almost comically evil when he came up talking about you were just a rat. Illusion was an interesting one, though. I liked the sort of subtle building of the relationship between Morgan and Illusion. I thought that was very subdued, but clearly there. They didn't lean into it too hard to make it... to try to pull your heartstrings. It was just a very subtle thing, and they understand where they are now. I think that's good. What am I trying to say? Probably the least... The thing I think this game does least well is the visual design. I wasn't that impressed by Talos 1. Unlike, Bioshock wins all of the visual design awards you want to give it. I mean, all of the Bioshock games are incredibly compelling looking worlds, and the effort that's gone into the world is quite good. Whereas Talos 1 is just kind of like... I wasn't impressed with it. It did the job, the characters were fine, the world was built. There was a decent level of world building, but ultimately I'm not immersed in this world. You know, and it did a lot of... I mean, you had a full crew, all of them named, very minor characters, some characters you didn't even speak to, had names and jobs and places where they worked, and probably like a whole set of relationships and characters about them. But ultimately, I don't think it quite... It just doesn't have... It's a space station, and I've been on a lot of space stations in video games. So I just in terms of world design and visual design, I don't think this is as strong as... Certainly as Bioshock, probably even as much as... Well, it's hard to say with System Shock, but, you know, it's distinct. And it also came first, which helps. And as far as Alien Isolation, it's got its alien-based design, and it's also got one other thing, and that is the genuine horror aspect. Nothing really scared me in this game. There wasn't any genuinely creepy moments. There were a few jump scares, you know, the mimics popping out at you, but I was never as terrified by this game as I was by Alien Isolation. But, and I wish it had not held the movement, the zero-G movement behind an upgrade you get in a side mission. Like, if I'd known that I was going to get that, I might have grabbed it earlier. But I didn't, so I never went out to go see Lockwood and pick up the upgrade. But that was a bit misguided. They should have had it at that speed from the beginning, because it would have been a lot more interesting going outside of the station. Because that ability to exit the station, and fly to another bit of the station and go back in, would have been really cool if I'd done it more than, like, 3 times. Because it was otherwise extremely slow moving around, and extremely uninteresting moving around in space early on. Now entering a hidden location. Alright, I'll bite. Alright,
It's
what
finished.
now?
How did it do?
You're telling me all of that was a dream?
Activation of the mirror neurons is promising. Empathy quotient shows to be exceptionally high.
It probably thinks it was dreaming.
It?
Nothing
Oh. This
You're
is a Typhon.
assuming it thinks like us.
Its life depends on it. Ours too. It all comes down to the choices it made.
It saved me from the cargo container. I would have suffocated otherwise. It installed multiple Typhon-based neuromods. It could mean an instinctive return to its own kind. Or an attempt to integrate its dual natures. But its most surprising act was sparing Da. While perhaps for purely selfish reasons, this, at least in principle, enabled others to escape Talos 1.
Michaela,
I would have died without my medication. That wasn't easy. That says a lot, I think, about its heart. Can I say that it has a heart? It also found my father's records. And then, I did not expect this, but it let me listen to them. Despite the self-incriminating content, it was willing to make itself vulnerable. Then, there was the man in psychotronics, Ingram. It let him go. Was that mercy?
would you let it live?
Yes.
Sarah, you're next.
The situation in the cargo bay was bad. None of us would have survived without its help, and it destroyed a large number of Typhon across the station. That has to be a good sign. Further, it thwarted Dar's attempt to use us as hostages. If it were one of my officers, I would give it a commendation.
Danielle, what do you say?
It found me. It didn't need to, but it did. I asked it to stop Volunteer 37. That was dangerous. No way to be sure, but I think it has a sense of retribution. There were a lot of humans controlled by the Typhon that it could have harmed. Seems like it went out of its way to avoid that. I think it's worth the risk.
In the end, it chose to destroy Talos 1. Why? To protect Earth? We can't really know what its motives were for anything it did.
But we had to make a choice. You can hear us, can't you? Here. I want to show you something.
What are you telling me, game?
What you experienced was a reconstruction based on Morgan's memories.
You died next to me, so if you... Okay.
Is the world today.
Oh, I fucked up, did I?
We spent years trying to put what you can do into us. We never tried putting what we can do into you. Until now. You're the bridge between our species. I need to know if you see us. I mean really see us. Take my hand if you do.
What? Hang on. What is it implying? All of this has been Alex's simulation and I've been a Typhon all this time? I think, like, on one hand, I'm kind of pissed off. I want to kill them all, but let's do that one.
We're gonna shake things up. Like old times.
I'll discuss that later. Congratulations, you finished Prey. Took me 26 hours. Rescued 11 humans, killed 0. Neuromods installed 106. Human abilities acquired 26, 10 Typhon powers acquired. Weapon degradation off, oxygen off, and traumas off. Lowest difficulty was on hard. Okay. No, it was a reconstruction based on Morgan's memories. But they seem to be suggesting that the Typhon that they were reproducing the memories with was making decisions within that context, so it was almost like a simulation. So what was that final? And then the world was all burnt up, or Typhoned up. So the implication is that real Morgan didn't... didn't actually save it. Didn't sacrifice herself to blow up the station. I don't know what to make of that. That's kind of screwed with me. I might have to double check and come to terms with what that actually is trying to tell me. Again, it's... Did I fail at something? I made every move, I thought, to prevent... Maybe it was letting the people back, but I think that ending happens anyway. Or I could find out, I don't know. But that was Prey. That ending threw me for a loop. I'm gonna have to think about it. But I've completed the game on hard. Died a few times. It's like that. But yeah. This is the end of this series. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. And if you're not already subscribed, please do that as well. I'm not immediately planning on replacing this with anything at the moment. I may do the Moon Crash DLC in the future. I'll decide on that. I'm not immediately planning on doing so, but it's there. And long term, I really don't know. I really don't know at the moment, so yeah. Later.